just not. My gosh, I mean, not really because we really wanted to, but because we kind of had to. Life just happens sometimes. But yeah, we have watched a lot of movies. We got a lot of shows saved up. So I think the last time, my God, that was the beginning of May. May's over.
Yeah.
We've seen all the May movies. The new summer movies. Summer Kickoff 2017 with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Talk a little bit about that today. Man, so usually we would talk about, well, how's the box office doing this summer? As of this recording, Memorial Day weekend has just ended.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw an article about how this Memorial Day weekend, 2017, is the lowest box office since 1999.
Yeah. That makes sense, though. I think that makes a lot of sense.
It does make sense when you really think about it, but...
I mean, if you look at what came out over this weekend, this Memorial Day weekend, you can see it wasn't going to be a big weekend. I mean, it was Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
5.
Yeah, and it was Baywatch. And
Baywatch.
I mean, I've heard no one talk about Baywatch. No one. So I knew it wasn't going to get much. Pirates of the Caribbean 5 I thought would do a little bit. I think that franchise is kind of dead.
It's played out.
Yeah.
I also read that this was the lowest opening for a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
It is. It was like 40 million or something like that?
I mean, it's 5. It's the 5th one, so I mean, that's expected, really.
Yeah.
But it's going to peter out, so...
Yeah.
Eventually. It took 5 movies, but okay. I don't know if this one's going to be profitable enough to make a 6th. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what did it open up at? 70?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really not... I don't know what the budget... I don't know what the budget was. I don't have the numbers in front of me. But,
Well, I have the Rotten Tomato...
70 is not... Depending on the budget, 70 is not a bad opening.
Yeah, I mean... Guardians did well. Guardians had a good opening. Actually, Pirates did 62.6 million.
What was this budget?
I don't know. I think it was in the 200s.
Just estimated. So...
I mean, there's a lot of special effects in that movie. A lot of effects.
So there's still foreign markets for that, right? Still to
Yeah, this only calculates the American market.
So it's just domestic.
Because if it's not America, it don't exist.
Domestic. Well, I mean, and this might be for another show. It seems in the past few years they've been putting a lot more emphasis on not domestic, but the international market as well as domestic. It seems like they're used to, a few years ago, you wouldn't hear about international box office take that much.
Yeah.
It was only dorks like us that would look it up.
Right.
But now it's coming out more. More people seem to be talking about it.
I mean,
but Guardians of the Galaxy, how'd that do overseas?
Well, Rotten Tomatoes is a dink. It won't tell me. All it tells me is the
it's a rotten site.
Top box office of America. Let me go to Box Office Mojo, and they might do the trick here.
Better site, yeah. But yeah, while you're looking that up, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 summer kickoff. We did a blog talk show on Guardians of the Galaxy and how odd we thought that was odd choice.
Yeah.
I never read the books, never heard of them really, never really paid attention to them.
Right.
But that movie came out and it was really fun. Came out in August of that year.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really fun movie. And this one is now the summer kickoff movie, so...
Yeah.
And again, this one is really fun.
Guardians of the Galaxy is fun. Volume 2 is, it does have the, full advantage of not having to explain where these characters come from, and develop the character plot lines that, because the character plot lines are already there.
Yeah. So you can just go.
Yeah, you can just go do whatever you want. So far, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, they had a good weekend. Grossed 20 million. It was number 2. So it's still pretty good. Its total gross, and this is just domestic, is $334 million. That's just domestic. Overseas has probably done, I won't say twice that, but at least equal that.
At least that.
Yeah. Its budget was $200 million.
Wow.
Which means it's already made its money back domestically. So whatever it's doing overseas is just extra cash in that pocket.
Change.
So I mean, it's not bad, especially considering looking through what the other movies of this summer have cost. Oh my lord! Can you guess what so far in this year movies from this year is the most costly movie of the year so far? What cost the most to make?
Has it come out yet?
It has come out yet. It has come out. The ones that have come out, not the ones that are coming out, but it has come out.
The most costly?
Yeah, the one that cost the most money to make.
I don't know.
It is The Fate of the Furious. It cost $250 million to make that crap. And it cost $200 million to make Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. That's according to Box Office Mojo.
Wow.
So, yeah. But Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I enjoyed it. We talked about it. You said the first one was better. And
I enjoyed it too. I thought it was fun, but I do think the first one's better.
Yeah.
I think the first one was a little more up to it. I think it's a little bit more entertaining.
I thought they were online with each other. Mostly because this one probably has one of my favorite shots in the past couple of years of filmmaking. Because James Gunn does have a good eye, a good visual eye.
Yes.
That scene where Yondu and Rocket Raccoon, they're walking through the ship and all those bodies are falling around them, that is such a magnificent series of shots.
Good. Yeah.
Lovely.
I didn't think the Dave Bautista's character, I didn't think he was as funny in this one as he was in the first. I didn't think he had as many good moments. He had a lot of good moments in it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I didn't think everybody's on about Baby Groot.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think Groot had as many good moments as he did in the first one. He's a baby. I mean, okay. I just didn't think they had as many good moments as they did in the first one. And me saying that, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm trying to take away from it, because there's a lot of good moments. The movie's super fun.
Yeah.
It's super entertaining. It's a great movie to just sit back and watch and enjoy.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on the Groot part. I thought Baby Groot had some, like the looking for the arrow scene was good. It's a really nice scene for Baby Groot.
It is. Don't get me wrong. He's got some nice scenes, but I think he had better moments as adult Groot.
Well, I mean, adult Groot, I think we can all agree his best part was when Rocket's planning that prison escape and he walks up and he grabs that thing.
Yeah, see, he's got nothing like that in this. He's got a lot of good moments. I mean, I just think they were better in the first movie.
I mean, like I said, I think they're right on par with each other. This one, of course, this movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, has the extra bonus of having Kurt Russell in it.
Yeah.
Which automatically makes your movie...
It does. It automatically...
watchable.
raises it up.
Yeah. And it also has Stallone.
Yeah.
Which I know Stallone isn't known for his acting. God bless him and all that. But I like Stallone. I've always enjoyed him, and he was good in this.
Yeah.
He's
he can do the thing that he does well.
Yeah.
And that's really all you need.
Basically, his character and all the Ravager characters that, again, if you go see a Marvel movie, you're going to have to sit through 5 or 6 credit sequences.
No, you don't. I don't think you need to sit through any of those things anymore because that stuff is past.
Yeah.
So stop it.
They're not going to stop it. They're going to keep doing it. So you might as well just accept your fate. But the group that Stallone says, let's go out and steal some crap, that's the actual original Guardians of the Galaxy from the comic book. Because the group that we have now are like 4th generation almost. But yeah, his character is basically Yondu's father. Like Yondu is kind of Peter's, not their real fathers, but their surrogate fathers.
Yeah.
So I mean that has to play a lot with it. Father parenting has a lot to do with this this movie.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this right now. If it's controversial, hell with it.
What?
Dave Bautista as Drax, he was the real star of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He had the best lines. He ate the scenery up, but it's so good. His scenes with Mantis are fantastic.
See, those are great scenes.
Yeah, and just every line he has, because as the original pointed out, he has no sense of humor, or he can't understand it. That everything you say is literal.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they say in the first movie. That just goes over here. He goes, no, it won't. My arms will be too fast. I'll catch it. And this one, Mantis is, he thinks he's putting the moves on him. And he tells her how revolting she is. You're ugly. I would never do that. What are you doing? I was imagining us being intimate with each other. And it's just hilarious. He's fantastic in it. Fantastic. But I think he was one of the better parts of the movie. They all do. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah,
they're all good.
It's a good cast. Really good cast.
I enjoyed it. One of the things I really enjoyed about it, and because it's just nowadays this isn't a problem for me because I enjoy this stuff. Like, if I watch Game of Thrones, I've got to watch every episode of Game of Thrones to know what's going on. I didn't need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 to enjoy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I mean, there are some jokes I might not have been onto.
Yeah.
But there wasn't enough of that for me to go, I can't watch this.
Oh, I missed something.
Yeah. I mean, that's very refreshing nowadays. I don't have to sit through 4 other movies just to understand this movie.
Yep.
Which, like, I feel like Avengers Affinity Gauntlet coming up, or Affinity War. You don't have to watch Spider-Man. You don't have to watch all the Avengers, just so you can know what the hell's going on with all the characters and all that. But because that one's going to be everybody's going to be in that movie. It feels like now.
Yep.
But yeah, I enjoyed the living hell out of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah, I did too. And if you haven't seen it yet,
I mean,
I don't know what. You're probably not going to see it in the theater if you haven't seen it. Yeah, I mean, it's a month.
I know a lot of you.
About a month, right?
Yeah. But for you people out there who trust not us, but a bunch of other people on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably just finding us. So.
Yeah. If you trust Rotten Tomatoes more than us, can you guess? Let's play our favorite game.
Oh, that's right. We almost forgot that. We haven't done a show in a month. Oh.
Let's play our favorite game.
I'm ashamed.
What was the score on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
101%.
No.
96%.
No.
All right, 92.7 is my final answer.
Okay, 92.7.
It's gotta be in the 90s.
Is very close for the audience score. As you know, Rotten Tomatoes bases on critics and audience.
Yes, I know.
And audience score was 90%, but the total overall tomato meter was 81%. So the critics
really
didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, I guess. See, you got to take this with a grain of salt. I think these Rotten Tomatoes
you do
reviews, because sometimes you don't know how much of this is, because you don't know how many of these people work for the company.
That's true.
Just going on and doing all that.
I mean, just speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, the movie opening this weekend is Wonder Woman, and I was kind of looking at that, and that's like in the high 90s.
97, yeah.
And it's like the movie hasn't come out yet, but yeah, right. I mean, what's that all about?
Yeah.
Just kind of tying into what you were saying there. Hey, so what are your final thoughts on there? Because we're running out of time. This show went really fast.
It's only been 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We do half-hour shows, right?
Well, you didn't get the memo.
No, I don't get memos at all. What? I've never gotten a memo in my life from you, so...
I'm going to have to memo that. Bring up my tablet.
You got a memo, what now?
That you didn't get the memo, so I know that you didn't get the memo about...
We're here! Why don't you just tell me what the memo is?
Okay, I mean, you didn't get... Okay, so...
So you actually sent me the memo.
I did. I said it's.
I mean, right now, just
Got
5
it?
seconds ago. Why don't you just tell me so I don't have to read it?
Okay, so we're just going to try a little bit different format. We're going to do a little bit shorter shows, and then if we have something more to say, we'll do a little bit longer show, separate. Because in our transition to YouTube from Blog Talk, we were just used to going a half an hour. Doesn't quite go great on YouTube, we're finding out. So we'll just try a little bit different things here, see what's going on. I mean, again, comment, tell us what do you think we're doing that you like. What can we improve on? What movies would you like to see us do? We're gonna try and hit every. I mean, at least every movie we want to see this summer, we're gonna hit. But yeah, we always like a challenge. If you think of a movie this summer that you think we might not watch, challenge us and say, "Oh, you guys will never watch this. You'll never do this one. Do that." I mean, everything comes to mind. I probably wouldn't watch that. I might watch it later on Netflix, but I probably wouldn't. What else come out?
Well,
summer?
we'll have reviews for Alien Covenant coming up.
Yeah, well, I was just trying to think of what's coming out this summer that we would never go see. That somebody might be able to challenge us on.
Oh Jesus, I don't know. We're pretty eclectic guys. We like to watch a lot of different.
We're pretty nuts. If you've been following us for any amount of time, we got a lot of different things.
I guess I would never go see Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I would never go see Everything.
Yeah.
So those are.
Okay, so what we've just done there is run over our time again.
Right. And
you tricked me into going over by claiming to not get the memo.
Well, I got the memo.
I see if the memo is there, so you did get the memo.
And the memo only says one thing, and it says Jesse can suck it. So I don't.
I mean, you got to read between the lines there, but it's
all right.
there.
All right.
All right. So, all right. Well, that does it for this episode, and we will see you next time.